Good morning, mortals. Welcome back to the channel. And say hello to my co-host.
What's up, baby?
The fat positive influencer's blood pressure.
We're talking about those angry fat chicks again?
Don't call them fat chicks, darling. The humans don't like that.
What? Those girls are always calling each other fat. What's the difference if I do it?
Well, dear, you're a doll. And they only hate it if we call them that. If they call each other that, it's liberating. We should teach them to be a little less sensitive. A little pain is a good thing, especially in the bedroom.
You know, you're a real freak, Martisha, and I'm liking it. So tell me, what liberating fat chicks are we talking about today?
Well, not one specifically. We're actually going to be talking about the kids shows that are known to be fat-phobic and mentally scarring to the little mortal children. One of them is your show, Goosebumps.
I love a good holiday sale.
What? My show's fat-phobic now?
Oh yes, Slappy. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about fat phobia in kids shows.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you. My name is Michelle McDaniel. I am a personal trainer, a proud pug mommy, and a cosplayer who is cosplaying as Morticia Addams from the Addams Family.
Last night you were unhinged. You were like some desperate howling demon. You frightened me. Do it again.
Today we are going to be talking about fat phobia in kids shows. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any future cosplays or amazing collaborations with other puppets. Name a more iconic duo in the comment section. Just try. If you remember earlier this year, fat positive activists had a problem with the new Avengers movie. It showed Thor had gained weight. They said that the movie depicted fat people in a negative light and mocked fat people, calling them lazy and sloppy. I was a tad bit confused with this outrage because I remember just a few weeks before the movie came out, they said that they wanted a fat superhero, and then they got one and they were still upset. So that just proves that we can't make them happy and they will always find a way to be a victim. So I came across an article that said kids are more exposed to fat phobia than adults are in their cartoon. On Thomas the Tank Engine, references to Christmas have been replaced with winter holidays. Cookie Monster has started preaching that cookies are sometimes food. Increasingly, children's television has a reputation for being politically correct, but a new study reveals that television aimed at kids contains at least as many weight stigmatizing comments as programs meant for adults. Marla Einsberg and her team identified that the 10 most popular programs for 14-year-olds randomly selected 3 episodes from the most recent season of each show. After selecting a total of 30 episodes, the researchers went through and tracked the numbers of comments or incidents that stigmatized characters for their weight. Across all episodes, they identified 66 instances of appearance or weight-related stigmatization. Half the episode contained at least one insult directly related to weight. 76.7% included some kind of negative comment or incident related to a character's weight or appearance. Animated sitcoms tended to be the worst offenders, with an average of 10.7 stigmatizing incidences per episode. So this was written back in 2014 and it made me think, man, they would die. Absolutely just disintegrate if they watched the kids shows from my time. Oh yeah, the 90s. Ooh. It's promotion time, Slappy. Do you enjoy donuts? No, you silly mortals. I'm not only asking obese people. Donuts are for everyone. Witches, ghouls, vampires, zombies.
Even me, Martisha?
Oh, of course. Everyone. But they can be high in sugar and go straight to your thighs. Just like Squidward when he had Krabby Patties for the first time. But now I have the solution for you. Prodough the Protein Donut. A low sugar, 10-gram protein snack. If you guys didn't know, now you do. Morticia is a sugar addict. So I wanted to create a healthier alternative donut for my sweet tooth mortals out there, and my witches and goblins and other creatures out there too. If you would like a chance to win a free box of birthday cake protein donuts, make sure to post this picture on your Instagram, tag me, and tag Prodough Bakery. You will have a chance to win a delicious box of a healthier alternative cake donut, and enjoy it with some Halo ice cream like I do. Okay, now let's talk 90s kids shows and fat shaming or fat phobia. So because it's October, and every October me and my boyfriend have to rewatch Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps, which by the way, shout out to Nickelodeon because I just just saw their new Are You Afraid of the Dark, and I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10, recommend. Have you guys seen it, and what did you guys think? But we were binging Goosebumps, and then the episode Say Cheese and Die Again graced our eyes. In this episode, a boy finds a camera. He's excited about it at first, but after he snaps his first picture, he finds the camera isn't working like a normal camera should. Every time he takes a picture, the picture it prints out isn't what was originally captured. He took a picture of his friend, and she wasn't in the picture. A picture of his family came out as a very bad car accident, and all of these events eventually came true.
Father actually had an accident with his new car? And your friend mysteriously disappeared?
Yes.
And then someone took a picture of him, and in that picture, he looked fat. The camera showed him looking obese.
No, I'm fat. It's not funny. You think this is a big joke? Yes, it is a big joke.
And Goosebumps did the whole shebang with the obese thing.
What's happening? No! No! No!
He had to go to school. Everyone laughed at him because he was fat.
Excuse me. What's your name?
He sat down and broke the chair.
It takes a lot of concentration to do well on the balcony.
Ran out. Everybody was still laughing at him because he broke the chair and he was fat. He walks and the room shakes. And the funny thing is when he got that picture taken of himself and it came out that he was fat in the picture, there was also someone else in the picture, his friend. And in the picture that came out for her, she was thin.
Sherry, you look so skinny. What happened to you?
Like sickly thin.
I eat and eat, but nothing seems to work. I weigh 10 less pounds than I did a few hours ago. At this rate, I'm gonna explode, and you're gonna vanish.
She's pale, she's very weak, she can barely function, she can't lift anything.
Uh-oh, I'm getting that feeling. Oh, I think you just lost another pound.
But guess what these fat activists would focus on?
You're right, Greg. You've got to try something.
The fat kid. And the room shaking with every step he takes because it makes them feel bad about themselves. They could care less about the thin people watching who sees this weak girl who can barely pick up anything, can't function because she's too thin and being so weak. They don't care if they feel bad about their body. Why should they? They have thin privilege. And that's my point. These people that complain about these shows making fun of fat people are so conceited, selfish, and only care about themselves that they don't see that everybody in the show is getting made fun of. Personally, that's why I think so many of the older shows are so much more funny than the shows today, because today we are trying to be so politically correct. We can't make fun of anyone or anything because someone's gonna get offended by it.
I've been having life-changing results since I learned how to get offended.
Back in my day when the cartoons were amazing, nobody was safe, not even kids shows. I mean, Dexter, the short, extremely smart nerd who always screams science. Gerald, the cool black kid that's good at basketball. Harold, the fat bully, his tummy's so big his shirt becomes a crop top. That's funny, he's funny, and he was one of my favorite characters. Larry the lobster with his huge upper body and super tiny legs. That was such a huge stereotype years ago that a lot of men that work out only work out their upper body and they have these itty bitty weak legs. They took that, slapped it in their face with freaking Larry the Lobster's little knobby knees. If you look at any show, they are going to make fun of everyone. They are going to exaggerate stereotypes, and they are probably going to hit and make fun of most of these stereotypes, including fat people.
You won't fit!
I got this.
Oh, what is that now?
Squeeze.
Okay, but please don't tell us what that.
Sward made out of cheese. It will lubricate my body. Now, push.
Now, with that being said, I can understand what some of them are saying. I'm sure they are tired of every single fat character being that always tired, slow individual, which that's actually very true. But on the other sense, I notice that a lot of fat characters are always dumb. They're the bully, or they're just sloppy. So I can see what they're saying. They want a little bit more diversity. That not all fat people are sloppy and slow and dumb, just like not all thin people are put together. Go to Walmart, you'll see sloppiness comes in all sizes, colors, and genders. It's very similar to a show, and they have one black character, and it's always the loud talking, head twisting, finger jerking woman.
Lord of my damn, this is some scary shit.
Excuse me.
I think I paid paid my money like everybody else up in here.
So I see what they're talking about, but I also think they're taking it way too far and trying to pick at anything that makes them be a victim, to the point where we can't even have jokes anymore in something that is supposed to have jokes, in something that's supposed to make fun of things in a light-hearted way. That's what makes cartoons amazing and fun, and they say things that we aren't really allowed to say in front of people, because let's just be honest, even you fat positive people or body positive people who claim to be all-inclusive and that you don't make fun of anything, you do make fun of people behind their backs, and you talk about people's looks, and if you say that you are not, I am positive that you are lying, and you are not someone that I would ever want to be around, because everyone does it. And quite personally, if you are so offended by jokes or these over-exaggerations of stereotypes, then you can create a cartoon that has absolutely no jokes, makes fun of nothing, and we can see how good that turns out and how many people will actually watch it. Okay, so tell me in the comments section, what was your favorite 90s cartoons? And if you are a little younger or a lot younger, what is just your favorite cartoon overall? Of course, my heart will always be in the 90s, but there are a few cartoons that I love that are of the nowadays. If it's a good cartoon, it's a good cartoon no matter what year it comes out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, turn on post notifications, and follow me on Instagram. Me and Slappy just posted a picture together. Remember, you don't have to be a size 2. Abs are great to have, but not needed to be healthy. And if you're going to complain about cartoons and kid shows making fun of fat people, then you should complain about every single other joke that's in the show. Let's not play favorites, fat activists. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Hi everyone, I just wanted to shout out Nathan Dormady, who helps me out with a lot of my music. I left his channel link in the description as well. Please head over there and support my guy. Thanks guys.